Alrighty, so now what we are going to do is work on word problems. You'll be fine, I promise. So, the good news is, one, it's notes, so like we're going to walk through it. And two, they're going to tell you the shape, typically, right? They sometimes maybe get a formula, right? You got this. So, it says a right cone. So, the easiest way to draw a cone is to start with an oval. And then from the edges, or the two most outer side lengths, you're basically going to come down and make a triangle. Oh my gosh, you made an oval! Or a cone. You made a cone. It includes an oval. So, it says that the height is 6 feet and the volume is 32 cubic feet. What is the radius? Okay, so let's start with our formula. We have pi r squared times h all divided by 3. So, in place of volume, we're going to put what volume is. In place of pi, 3 1400ths. Keep my r squared, since I don't know what the heck that is. And then multiply by 6. That whole thing is going to be divided by 3. So, let's do what you told me to do, right? When we were going over the other stuff before. We have 3 1400ths times 6. So let's do that. So I give you 18 8400ths times r cubed, all divided by 3. Now, let's work backwards. In order, we usually do this one last. We're going to do it first. So we are going to multiply both sides by 3. That would get that extra step out the way, and I'd be a lot closer to getting that by itself. So 32 times 3 is 96. And then this is 18 8400ths times r squared. Well, to undo that multiplication, I need to divide both sides by 18 8400ths. What is 96 divided by 18 8400ths? You can just round it. We'll go with 5 1/10. We worked a ton the past few weeks with Pythagorean theorem, and you ended up with something squared. How did you undo that square? Oh, thank the Lord, I worried, but nobody would know. Take the square root. What is the square root of that answer that you have? 2, and we'll go with 2600ths. 2 2600ths. Okay? I understand that it's a lot of work, and you may have solved it a little bit different way, but this is just so that everybody's on the same page if we're a little bit confused still. Okay? So now what we are going to do is look at the one right next to it. Oh my gosh, would you look at that? Sand is piled in the shape of a cone. Oh, keyword. So I have a oval. I have a triangle. I have my radius. And I have my height. So let's see what we know. If a pile of sand has a diameter of 20 feet. Oh, okay. Well then, let me just make that the diameter. And a volume of 610 feet cubed, then what is the height? So this time we are searching for the height. So first, let's write our formula. We have pi r squared, that's the base, times the height, all divided by 3. Easy steps, plug in what we know. 60, 3.14. What is r? If the diameter is 20 What is R? 10. Good. I divided by 2 and I got my radius. So 10 squared times whatever the heck the height is divided by 3. So let's get this whole inside done real fast. So let's bring down our 60. What is 10 squared? 100. And what is 100 times 3.14? 31 and, 314 times h divided by 3. So just like before, let's get that 3 out the way. So let's times 3 on both sides. That goes away. I have my h. I have my 314. And what is 60 times 3? 180. And then we can divide. Oh, it's 610. I knew something seemed off. Okay, so this is actually 1830, my bad. This is why I have you guys in my life. All right, so we are going to divide by 314 on both sides. And what's that give you? 5, and we'll go with 8300 feet. 5 and 8300 feet. Hopefully you're feeling better about these. All right. Couple more. A triangular pyramid has a volume, so we're going to do this best we can. We have a triangle, and the triangle comes to a point. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. Yeah, sounds good. All right. The volume of triangular pyramid. So this is length times width times height divided by 2 and divided by 3. It's got 2 things going on. The height is 12. The volume is 180. And the length of the small triangle is 6. So we have a volume of 180. We have a length, that is we don't know, a width, which is 6, and a height of 12 divided by 2 divided by 3. So let's kind of do this in a couple swoops. So let's times 3 on both sides. Again, let's get the heck out of these division signs. So 180 times 3. I have 540 equals length times 6 times 12. Still divide by 2. So let's times 2 on both sides. Okay, that is 1080. What is 6 times 12? 72. So this is going to be length times 72. If I divide by 72 on both sides, that gives me 15 centimeters. And I know this is really kind of small, so let me write this a little bit bigger for y'all. So we have 540 equals length times 6 times 12, all divided by 2, multiplied by 2 on both sides. That got me 1080 equals length times these 2 multiplied together gave me 72. So then I divided by 72 on both sides, and that's how I ended up with 15. Hopefully the next one I won't run out of room as bad. All right. So if you look at the next one, it says a right cone. Ding, 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 ding. Let's draw our picture. Talking about shapes. So I'm going to draw my oval over here, and then I'm going to draw my cone part. So that's going to be like that.